would also like to let you know that the music we are listening to is Hamilton. It's the Hamilton soundtrack. The school just recently went on a field trip, some history classes, and we got to, a push, and we just recently got to go see Hamilton, and that's why we were listening to it. Yes, so I just wanted to let you guys know and to enjoy, and we will be starting in a while. The ceremony will be after we eat, so I just wanted to let you know. Okay?
Thank you.
Who are in attendance this evening. First, District 215 Superintendent, Dr. Craig Williams. TS South Principal, Mr. Jake Gorley. TS South Activities Director, Ms. Nikki Strite. Finally, I would like to recognize any proud Rebel alumni in the audience. If you are a graduate of TF South High School, would you please stand? And if you are a member of the National Honor Society in your school, would you please stand? Thank you. This year, I have had the honor of working with my executive board, which is made up of some pretty awesome TS South students. Together, we put in a great deal of effort and hard work to improve our school and the community surrounding us. They are First Vice President, Samantha Ashton, in the back. Second Vice President, Emily Farlow. Secretary, Claire Farlow. Co-treasurers, Asia Grants and Corey Newberry. And historian, Amanda Molig. I would also like to thank our sponsors, Ms. Kelly and Ms. Burke, for their dedication to TF South, NHS, and the community. Now it is my honor to introduce one of our co-sponsors, Ms. Nikki Burke.
Good evening. Ms. Kelly and I would like to thank everybody for coming out, and it's nice to see so many people here to celebrate. Ruth Hale Kanega was a really well-loved teacher that taught at Thornton Fractional School in Calumet City before it branched into TF North and TF South. So when I was looking through the book, Legendary Locals of Lansing by Carrie Steinweg, they said that she had graduated in 1917 from the University of West Virginia, so you can imagine at that time what an accomplishment that was for a woman. And she had taught for over 30 years. She used 3 adjectives to describe her that were based on the records they had found: tough, strict, and uncompromising. And those 3 terms clash with your idea of a well-loved teacher, don't they? Because a lot of times the teachers that you have, I think, that challenge you and push you end up to be the people who have the most influence on your life. And we want to also recognize just how much of a feat it is to become a member of this particular chapter. You need to not only excel academically, but you have to have a wealth of activities and involvement. Just so you can see how great the people who are being recognized tonight are with their records, we had 114 students who had achieved a 3.5 cumulative GPA. So 114 students received a letter inviting them to apply. Of those 114, we had 53 students apply for NHS, and of the 53, 22 had the minimum required points in all the categories in order to make it. So we have, coming into our chapter today, 10 seniors and 12 juniors. We did not have any sophomores this year who had enough of the total points needed, but we're hopeful that next year we'll have an even larger crowd. But we really want to recognize all of your accomplishments for how great you have done, and encourage you to continue to put forth the excellent effort.
And now I would like to invite a special guest. Superintendent Dr. Craig Williams to say a few words.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. To our president of NHS, to the first and second vice president, to the secretary, to the co-treasurers and the historian, to all of the 2016 and 2017 inductees, I am very happy and proud of you on this evening. To Principal Gorley, to the sponsors, to both sponsors, we are particularly proud of the work that National Honor Society does here in our particular school district. When I heard them say that this organization has been around 59 years, that is a rich and very substantial thing for our school district. It is because this is one of the organizations within a school district that really sets itself apart from all of the organizations. And they are all very important. But the National Honor Society, it sets the tone for the young people who are part of the National Honor Society as they begin their illustrious college careers. They take this experience. Many of them join other organizations when they go on to post-secondary education. And they look back on these experiences that they get through the National Honor Society, and it enables them to propel themselves when they're in college. So we are so proud of them. We're proud because the standards of this organization are such that you just can't say, I want to be in it, and you roll right in it, right? There are some challenges. There are some things that you have to do. There's a standard that you have to maintain. There's certain grade levels. There's certain community service projects and organizations and activities and clubs that you have to be a part of. And all of that is to prepare our young people to be what? Greater young people and greater citizens. We are proud of them. To all the parents that are here tonight, family members and loved ones, we thank you for working with them, for working with our school district to make all of our students great so that we can be proud of them and they can go on and be successful. I used to say so they can go on and leave our homes, right? I used to say that in some speeches. I stopped saying that because guess what? You know, now that my children, I have a couple grandchildren, sometimes you don't want them to leave, right, parents? We don't tell them that, but you know, that's how we feel. We are especially proud tonight. We want them to know it. So parents, don't hesitate to let them know that you're proud of them for being an inductee. And you're proud of them for being what we used to say when we were in high school. You know, they used to talk about you if you were smart, right? And sometimes people would frown on you, oh, he's just a smart kid. But guess what? That's what it's about now. It's about taking your intellect. It's about taking all the knowledge that you've acquired in school and taking it and using it for your advantage. So I congratulate you all again. You've done a great job this evening. You and the team. Congratulations to all of you. Congratulations to everyone. And thank you so much for supporting School District 215. Those are just some words, no speech, right?
NHS members are recognized for being model students who are outstanding leaders in their schools and their communities. Membership in the Ruth Hale Kanega chapter of the National Honor Society is awarded after the effective demonstration of the 4 qualities held in high esteem by society. These qualities are scholarship, leadership, service, and character. The candle in the center stands for the National Honor Society as a whole and is called the eternal flame of knowledge. The flame, metaphorically of course, burns inside all of us. As president, I will now light the center candle. I'll do my best. Okay, I guess hold it. Now I would like to introduce Our first Vice President is Samantha Ashton, who will speak about the meaning of scholarship.
Good evening. Scholarship means a commitment to learning. A student is willing to spend hours in reading and studying, knowing the lasting benefits of a cultivated mind. We should continue to learn even when formal education has ended. For education ends only with the end of life. Knowledge is one great element in life which leads to the highest success. And it can be acquired in only one way, through diligence and effort. Learning fuels the lamp by which we read about the past and serves as the light which illuminates the future. NHS candidates have the charge to continually expand their role through the opportunities inherited in scholarship.
Up next, describing leadership will be our treasurers, Asia Grant and Corey Newberry.
Leaders should have a wholesome influence on the school by taking initiative in the class and school activities. The real leader strives to train and aid others to attain the shared objective. The price of leadership is sacrifice, the willingness to yield one's own personal interests for the interests of others.
A strong leader has self-confidence and will go forward when others hesitate. No matter what power and resources are available in the country, its influence is hindered without the guidance of the wise leader. Strong leadership is needed in all facets of life, and our members are called upon to lead when necessary.
Thank you. And now I would like to introduce our second Vice President, Emily Barlow, to talk about service.
Service can be described in various ways. In the routine of the day's work, many opportunities arise to help others. Willingness to work for the benefit of those in need, without monetary compensation or without recognition, is a quality we seek in our members. We are committed to the idea of volunteering our time and abilities to the creation of a better tomorrow.
Now we will hear from our secretary, Claire Farlow, who will discuss the final quality of character.
Character is the force within that distinguishes one person from another, gives each of us our individuality. With character comes self-respect and the hope to attain the respect of others. It is a guiding force in life, and when cultivated, grows steadily. Character is achieved and not received. It is a product of constant action and daily striving to make the right choices. The problem of character is the problem of self-control. We must be, in reality, what we wish to appear to others. By demonstrating such qualities as respect, responsibility, trustworthiness, fairness, caring, and citizenship, we may hope to demonstrate by example the values we uphold.
The National Honor Society is not just an honorary council. All members are required to participate in activities and events that the society is involved in. I would now like to introduce our historian, Amanda Molig, who will be speaking of some of the activities that we do.
Oh, okay, sorry. sorry. So there's a lot of fun activities to look forward to in NHS. We do have our general meetings, but besides that, we do voluntary work, and one thing that's actually in the slideshow, you'll see the window we painted for our Spirit Week. And we also have a bake sale coming up that we will take part in by making goods at St. Anne's. And we also have a Taste of the Holidays coming up at TF South. We also have game nights with our members. It's a great way to get to know each other. And we also help out and volunteer a lot at elementary schools, especially Coolidge. So there's a lot more to be looking forward to, so that's
We will now begin the candle lighting ceremony. Ms. Kelly and Ms. Burke, please come forward to aid in the distribution of the candles and chapter insignia. First, I will introduce the individuals who achieved membership in the fall 2016. These students have been active members of the chapter and have excelled beyond the scope of their involvement in NHS by participating in all sorts of sports and activities. They will each receive a notebook, pencil, and a decal. I ask you to please hold your applause until all the names have been read. And when your name is called, please come to the table from the left and go to the right. And stand in the right once you have gotten the candle. So we have Samantha Ashton, Arkia Cannon, Haley Corona, Jacqueline Davidson, Megan Doherty, Madison Druno, Claire Farlow, Emily Farlow, Joshua Gann, Asia Grant, Jacqueline Lopez, Raylan McCoy, Amanda Molig, Corey Newberry, and Brian Shepby. And now it is my honor to announce our newly inducted members. They will each receive a membership pin, a pencil, and a card. Once again, please hold your applauses till the end. And again, the same coming from the left. We have Joy Asebu, Nancy Campuzano, Kaylin Berry, Tristan Clark, Sydney Davis, Kathy Doan, Nia Donald, Ivy Flores, Skylar Gernson. Matthew Grafenauer. Cruz Ibarra. Lucille Lamar. Theodore Lewis. Julie Lopez. Brianna Lugo. Bria Macklin. Leah Murtaugh. Jaden Newman. Faithful Ojalabi. Mummy Praise Ogo. Kara Reynolds. And finally, LaMonica Sykes. All of the members will now recite the National Honor Society Pledge. Please repeat after me. I pledge myself.
I pledge myself
Always to seek the light of truth.
always to seek the light of truth,
To hold scholarly habits.
to hold scholarly habits,
To engage in worthy causes.
to engage in worthy causes,
And to lead forward in all things.
and to lead forward in all things
That shall advance the welfare of the school.
that shall advance the welfare of the school.
Thank you. The candle lighting ceremony is very important and symbolic. It represents the effort and achievements in all 4 areas required of National Honor Society members. It shows the power we have as scholars to distribute the light of knowledge to others. We, as NHS members, are now united through an eternal flame of knowledge. Even after we have extinguished the flames, the honor of becoming a member of the National Honor Society will always stay with us. The melting wax and burning wick symbolize the sacrifices we must make to keep the light of knowledge alive. Lastly, and most importantly, we must always remember that while the candle's light can only shine for a short time, our lights can shine for a lifetime. At this time, we would like to pause for photo opportunities. Now, would you please blow out your candles? Sorry. You may keep them as a memory of tonight's activities. Tonight's induction ceremony has symbolized different things for each of us. For some, it marks the beginning of our NHS experience at TF South. For seniors, it's a milestone as we prepare to move beyond the walls of high school and engage in new and different pursuits. Our time in the NHS Society and at TF South has been well spent. And this organization has been extremely worthwhile in encouraging us as we continue our honorable pursuits. In all of our future activities, I hope that we can remain committed to the virtues of scholarship, leadership, service, and character. These virtues have brought us to where we are today and will lead us into a brighter tomorrow. We each have the responsibilities to keep the light shining forever. Again, I present our co-sponsors, Ms. Kelly and Ms. Burke.
We would like the officers to come forward, and the rest of you can have a seat now, please. Thank you. We're presenting officers tonight with a pad folio, like a portfolio that they can take with them for their service to our organization. Ms. Kelly's going to hand those out. Parents remember going on interviews, right, with those portfolios. You have to look impressive when you go. So that's what we want for you. And also we would like, on behalf of the administration, TF South faculty, and of the students who are here, we would like to thank the parents for all that you do, because we know you are the major force in your sons and daughters' lives, encouraging them to get up and get here in the morning, to shut their lights off at night, go to bed, giving them $20 here and there to go and participate in whatever teenager things that they're out to do. So we really are appreciative of you, and we really want you to know this is like the hardest time for us when we have to turn people away from an organization like this, but the students here are among the top students in our district, so we're just really proud of them. So thank you.
Thank you guys all for being here with us tonight. It has been a privilege and an honor to share this memorable evening with all of you. Congratulations to all the new members. And we look forward to spending another successful year. Thank you very much.